present situation will fall into one of the three stages, as we would call it. Okay, you could either be in what we call the rich stage or stage one, and if you are, well and good, of course. So which means that you can afford to go anywhere in the world, you can afford amazing cars, amazing home, amazing vacation, and you have a lot of money saved up, right? Okay, for anything happens to you, you'll be fine. Okay. Or you could be on stage two, which is what we call the average stage. Average stage, simply put, um, you're probably renting, or you have your own home, a modest home. In fact, you can take a vacation, but you have to plan really well ahead of time, and probably you can go to visit places, or maybe go to the mall, more window shopping, etc. But there's a lot of preparation involved for you to be able to plan your activities with your family, or especially with the spending. Okay, so it also fall under stage three, which is what we call the poor stage. And in this case, we understand that due to the pandemic and other situations around the world, you could either fall in this category where, like here, some photos of challenging places in the Philippines where you get to travel and commute, and you don't have your own car, so you commute every day, and you really take all the change with you. You don't if you don't just uh, it's every change is important to you. Okay, and you could probably live in places like these. Okay, so now my second question to you after sharing you that is, which stage are you in, right? Okay, so maybe, okay, don't answer, don't type in which stage you are in right now. It's okay. I want you to put it in your head, put it in your heart, and think about that question. Okay, and I think that a small portion of that could be rich. And if you are, well, great. Okay, so congratulations. We're so happy for you, of course. But if you're not, you either fall under the average or the poor category now, right? Okay. So then with the last question, right, I'm going to ask you is, if you are either average or poor, the question that we want to be answered in this particular webinar is, do you want to change your life? Does that make sense? For you and the sake of your loved ones, we sincerely hope so. So if you do, this we can answer, you can type in your Facebook or via our Zoom webinar. If you do, please type yes. Come on, guys. You can type yes. Yes, we want to hear those responses from you. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, if you want to change your life, congratulations. We have a proven business platform and business partner for you, and that is where we welcome you to BizWorld International. Okay, so what is BizWorld? BizWorld, as a company, is a successful global business enterprise in more than 20 countries with offices in over 5 continents. That's pretty impressive, right? Because especially with, even though um, we are still affected by the pandemic, we still have 20 offices in 20 countries, covering 5 continents. In fact, most of them cover about 60 plus countries still, consistently, continuously. So anyway, so we have amazing products, but for this particular evening, for our midweek huddle, health and wellness talk, we'd like to offer you the amazing, a very innovative and exclusive product that provides a practical solution to sleep deprivation and related issues. So my question is, do you have people you know who have sleep issues? Okay, I should be raising my hand right now. Okay, all right. So with that, let's begin. So I know that everybody is thinking about, probably never thought about it, or you have thought about it, but you never give it enough or deep thought about this. So we all know that our life can be broken down into numbers in terms of how much time do we give for each particular activity of the day. And if you notice, based on this slide, you see that just the colors alone, you see the one on the right, you see that the where you spend most of your time in bed, yeah, compared to any other activity that you usually do. So based on this is what the statistics say. Okay, so it's double the time that you use for work, more than maybe most of the time. Okay, okay. Let's move forward. This is the global study done in 2019. Okay, it was released in 2020 because it's a cover 2020 2019. Okay, so let's break down this. Breaking down this says that the world sleeps this way: that on the weeknight, on average, it's 6.8 hours given are used for sleeping. On the weekend, it's 7.8 hours. And the funny thing is that based on the studies, medical studies, there should be a recommended 8 hours of sleep for everyone. Isn't it interesting that the truth is, okay, every country in the world, okay, this is competition, that every country in the world, uh, on average, we don't get enough sleep. Okay, isn't it alarming? And here's the thing, based on the study that you see on the right section of this particular slide, which I highlighted for you guys, 80% said global adults want to improve their quality of sleep. Okay. Right. And the next one says 49% of the global adults feel they get enough sleep, which means that 51%, more than half, don't get enough sleep. Okay. So are you admitting something to yourself right now? Do you agree with the statistics? Okay. I surely do. Okay. So I just want to break down the sleep deprivation statistics all over the world. This is a statistics done, I think, 48 countries, if I'm not mistaken. So this covers, okay, you see on the, sorry, that there's something wrong. If you see on the right side, sorry, the right side, you would see the Japan, Saudi Arabia, Sweden, India, Philippines are considered to be the countries, or the countries where people sleep less than the rest of the world. You would see that the Philippines falls fifth less sleeping, or yeah. So we're the fifth in the world that is sleep deprived. Okay, not a good statistics. Okay, on the other side, you see Ireland, Great Britain, Finland, Netherlands, New Zealand are those who sleep better than the rest of the world. Okay, so it's funny that according to this study by Dr. Michael Breus, it gives a dire warning concerning sleep deprivation because populations are at greater risk for a number of chronic diseases, mental health disorders, just because you don't sleep well. Okay, alarming, right? Very, very alarming. Okay, so now let's talk about, oh, having known all those statistics, let's talk about sleeping across the ages, because apparently we just realized that sleeping is not the same for every person around the world, especially if you're talking about the age difference. So you could either be, so you have loved ones, you can figure out for yourself. If you have newborn and infant, usually they must be sleeping 16 to 17 hours per day. So don't be worried if they sleep longer than you, because they need to sleep longer than you based on studies. They must sleep 16 to 17 hours a day. Okay, so they just wake up for feeding, nurturing. Okay, so if your children are between 1 to 5 years old, you need at least 11, 13 hours of sleep per day. That's why, I remember when we were younger, we were always advised to sleep during the after lunch. So it's like siesta, as we call it. Sleep in the middle childhood. So it's 5 to 12 years old. It's 10 to 12 hours per day. Okay, it's a requirement. Okay, so are you thinking about something right now? Maybe you're thinking that your daughter sleeps longer, but in fact it's okay because that's the study. So the adolescents, 12 to 18 years old, need about 9 hours of sleep. Okay, and most of the adolescents, though, they don't get out of sleep because they use it to play with the computer, or use a mobile phone, make so much time on social media. But that's another story, right? Okay. So for adults, we need generally about 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Okay. And of course, if we have those who are 65 plus, or we call them aging adults, um, generally 7 to 8 hours is okay, but it usually decreases to about 6 hours a night. Okay, and sometimes it could be spread within the day. So now you know how much sleep you need. Okay, why is sleeping important? Because it's essential for maintaining optimal physical health, mental and emotional functioning, and cognitive performance. So it could mean many things to you. So inadequate sleep and poor quality sleep interfere with the quality of life and can be hazardous to your health. So it's not good for you. Okay, so you have to sleep well. Okay, so there are some guidelines that we think is good for you to think of for better sleep. Like maybe have a regular sleep cycle. Okay, so maybe limit your naps. Okay, exercising is also good, but not too much, of course. Avoid eating too much meals when you're about to sleep. Avoid caffeinated beverages or drinks. Avoid alcohol or nicotine, and maybe think about limiting the noise or light or bed sharing when you sleep. Okay. Now, I know that all of us are thinking these suggestions may not be enough. So if they don't work, you might want to try these. So you may want to track your sleep progress. Okay, so the key is to listen to your body. Next, consider quality of sleep more than the quantity. Consider the quality of sleep, meaning your deep sleep. Okay, than the quantity of sleep. Okay. The third, consider advances in technology that are 100% safe to aid you in achieving better quality of sleep. And that is why this amazing health and wellness talk, we are going to present to you the amazing Smart S3, one of the leading technologies for sleep solutions. Are you happy? Okay, I'm sure you do. So there is a solution just for you. You want to sleep well? There's Smart S3. So part of the reason why Smart S3 is such an amazing sleep system solution because it deals with blood circulation. Because we all know, on top of what we shared about sleeping, a lot of diseases come from blood circulation issues. Like there could be oxygen deficiency. There's no nutrients, and then you can remove the waste from your body based on this. And the importance of blood circulation is really crucial because we have trillions of cells. Remember, somebody needs to bring the oxygen to you to all the tissues. Somebody needs to bring all the nutrients. Somebody has to remove the carbon dioxide, all the waste in your body. So, and you need your heart beating at a certain rate, right? So that's why it's quite important. So circulation, which could come from high cholesterol, high triglycerides, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, may lead to sticky blood, reduced blood flow, atherosclerosis, okay, which means it's the hardening of the arteries, okay, narrowing of the artery and plaque formation, and ultimately it could lead to stroke, cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, cancer, and headache. So you can choose which among you want. Among all of them, I'm okay with headache instead of all of them. Okay, okay, all right. So now we know. So if you can see here, just we did like a live blood analysis. So a healthy red blood would look like this. You see the healthy blood on the left side of your screen, whereas this is unhealthy blood. You see some cholesterol crystals shown. Yeah. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Okay, when your blood is not, when your circulation is not good. Okay. So interesting about our Smart S3 magnetic field is that the technology that we have in the magnetic field in Smart S3 allows our red blood cells to be single and separated. Okay, so as it touches your body, as they sort of run through the magnetic field through your body, it automatically unclumps all the red blood cells. So that's really good, right? So that's what we did. So under the medical analysis research that we've done on the product alone, you could see the photo on the left, which is a person with hypoxia. The red blood cells are so together, they're so clumped. And then if you look at the right side, which is basically oxygenated, very energetic, very single and separated. So this is what you can achieve when you use the technology in our Smart S3. So we have Tourmaline and we have EPE. So let's go into the details of this. Okay, so let me know if there's some issue with what I'm saying, because sometimes there's interconnection. But anyway, so let's talk about biomagnetic generator. So you can see the photo here. we don't just put magnets or biomagnets in our Smart S3. They are specifically placed that they resonate with each other. They have a sort of process that they go through. Enable your body to have that sort of allow your red blood cells to be single and separate. So basically, um, it is scientifically arranged. Okay, that's the key. So it's not just we did just put magnets there and to make you feel better. It's scientifically arranged. Okay. Next we have tourmaline. So tourmaline is very interesting because it's very good because it emits far infrared, which we all know is good for the body, and also produces anions. And we know that anions also very good for the body. Okay. And of course, the cross-linked polyethylene foam, which is present in our other products, like I think it's present in our pillow and our queen size mattress. But interestingly, this technology is one of the reasons why we sell $1 billion of this product all over the world. Okay, it corrects the spine curvature. Okay, prevents osteoporosis. It reduces blood pressure. So what it does, it basically provides good air circulation around the body. Okay, because it's not all the same. It has sort of like a pivot. Okay, and it allows you to have more restful, more pressure-free sleep, cooler in summer but warm in winter, no motion transfer, and of course it's resilient and durable. Okay, so here is our Smart S3. We have our Smart S3 mattress. We have single and we have double, depending which country you are in. So it really depends. Huh? So there's a place where you put your head and you put your feet. There's an instruction in the bed, so you know, because each part of the body has a different scientific arrangement of our technology. Okay, all right. So, and interestingly, all our products, you would see it has an antibacterial cotton layer. And it has this particular technology, this product, the Smart SG mattress, even has a DuPont Tyvek fabric, which does not allow any water to come in. So it's waterproof, guys, but it's breathable. It's very interesting. So you can ask the person who invited you about the technology. They can show you a demo of how amazing the Tyvek material in our mattress is. Okay. We also have, this is one of our best sellers, our travel set. Okay, so this is something that you would normally buy if you're starting off. You're not sure if you want to buy the whole mattress yet. This is a great starter, and also you can bring it with you anywhere in the world. I personally use the small side of the travel set when I travel or when I go elsewhere. Okay, but the main the one for the body, I leave it in my bed. Okay, so I just leave it there. Okay, so again, it has antibacterial cotton. So it's very, this technology is really sufficient for everybody to use. Okay, we also have the quilt. So imagine you have magnet on your already the technology on your back, and when you sleep, using the quilt allows it to you to have the same technology on both sides. So you have your the front side and your back side. So this is interesting. Okay, so it has all these technologies as well. So okay, and of course we have the pillow. So the pillow, specially designed to provide high comfort. It's really good to support your head and neck. So most of us have neck issues, yeah. So because you don't sleep well, or probably you, like me, probably use the computer a lot, and you're always stooping down. So it does help when you use your Smart S3 pillow in the evening to give that projection to stretch your neck. Okay, so here are some of the featured materials of our Smart S3 pillow. There's a lot of stuff in it. So, but it's really interesting that all of these have a specific function. Okay, so we have some clinical studies that on our Smart S3, it improves sleeping effects, it improves microcirculation effects, it reduces blood pressure, and reduces the resting heart rate. So this is good. Okay. And some of our Smart S3 testimonials, as shown, is the photo on the left is somebody with hypoxia, and then now on the right, when they use our Smart S3, it's more energetic and the red blood cells are separate. So some testimonies from China, it's one of the reasons is our product is one of the best. So some people have basic arthritis, and the arthritis factor from 765 went down to 110. Okay, in a span of almost 3 years, just using the product. Another one for somebody who had a high blood glucose and complication from diabetes, when she used the Smart S3, it's very good because as you use longer, it increases and it helps with your blood glucose level as well. Okay? So just to take note that don't forget to take your medication. It doesn't mean that don't take your medication. We're saying that it really improves your overall circulation, which will help your body eventually. So then another kid actually with brain degeneration. So before the using the Smart S3, has difficulty in walking, is unable to balance. So, and there was no prescribed treatment for him. But when they tried the Smart S3, they were able to walk, there's balance, and he's now more energetic. So we all want this, right? Somebody who has high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high triglycerides. So using our Smart S3 over a period of time will really help you with all of these as well. So you can see the photo, the triglyceride and the cholesterol went down significantly. Okay. All right. So some tests done. Okay. If you see here somebody whose blood, we did this test using only the travel set. Okay. This is just the sort of like the student version of the Smart S3. But look, the photo on the left is the blood live blood analysis of somebody who has stroke. And then when we let them use our Smart S3 travel set, you see the blood is now separate. Amazing, right? Amazing. This one on the now the second one, this another person. Risk is diabetes, basically the more on issues on diabetes. So this is the before, and then on the right is the after. So really, this product will really help you. So it improves microcirculation, spine curvature if you use our pillow or our mattress. It improves insomnia symptoms. A lot of us have actually, probably more than 51% as per the studies. Okay, it replenishes body energy quickly. So that's why even if you sleep, remember I mentioned earlier that we suggest focus on quality of sleep over the quantity because sometimes we don't have that luxury. So the Smart S3 will enable you to have your energy replenished quickly. Okay, because of the magnetic field that it puts in your body, and of course, it keeps your body cell young and full of vitality. Okay, so again, with Smart S3, staying healthy is as simple as a good night's sleep. So thank you so much.